Hello, my YouTube family. I do welcome you all to this my premiere, and I definitely appreciate you all coming to pour me the love and all the support. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. So, today I'm gonna be walking you guys through how to prepare protein balls. Not sure how many of you are a protein ball lover like me, but trust me, guys, I do love protein balls. I call them power balls. That's how I call them. And they are just so energizing to me. So, these are just a few ingredients that you need to prepare your protein balls right here. So we just have a couple of things. You don't need too much. That is it. Let's start here with the old-fashioned rolled oats. You don't need the regular oat. You need old-fashioned rolled oats. And I get this from Costco. For those of you who are familiar with Costco, it's way cheaper in Costco. So it comes in a bigger bag and way cheaper. So if you need it, definitely go there for it. Filled with fiber, lots of fiber in it. The next thing is the protein powder. I prefer the ProFlex brand because it's plant-based and it has everything is natural, less sugar in it, and it just have plant-based sugar. So I love that brand. That's why I go with it. We have so many protein powders out there, but this is my go-to brand. The next ingredient is chocolate chips. I know lots of us, so many people love chocolate. So to get that chocolate flavor in your protein balls, add some chocolate chips in it. And I love the natural brand. So I always like to go natural. Another thing is the chia seeds. Chia seeds very high in fiber. You definitely want to add it. And plus it gives some crunchiness in your protein balls, which I really love. Add it in there, guys. Now let's talk about our border. So we have different choices of border. I love the almond border to use for my protein balls because it's high in protein and it's less in fat than other borders. Some people prefer the peanut butter, some prefer cashew butter, but I love almond butter. Honey is another ingredient that you can add on just to increase the sweetness. I prefer honey than sugar. Some people like sugar, but I recommend honey than sugar just to give you a little sweetness there. And of course, these are all the ingredients that I've put them in little portions, just ready to go. So that is it, guys. Now we're gonna get into the mixing part of it. So I usually blend my old-fashioned oat a little bit just because it comes in grains. I don't like the full grains in it. So then this is the mixing part. You pour everything together. So get a bowl, a clean bowl, of course. You pour your old-fashioned oat that you've crushed it a little bit. And here's my protein powder. So I measured everything already. Just pour it in the bowl, the same bowl where you have the old-fashioned oat poured in. The next thing here is my chia seed. So that's my chia seed. I'm just gonna pour it in the same bowl there. Just keep watching here, guys, and while you watch, keep dropping me those thumbs up there. I love the likes. I love the love. Please pour them to me there. And here we have our chocolate chips. For those who are chocolate lovers, you got some chocolate chips in there. That's gonna give you the chocolate flavor that you always love. Don't forget that. And it's optional, like I mentioned earlier. Some people don't like chocolate chips in there, some do. So it all depends on what you prefer. If you don't like chocolate, then don't drop the chocolate chips in there. Just go plain. That's very good. Some people add, instead of putting the chocolate chips, some like coconut instead. So they go with the grated coconut. Sometimes I use the coconut instead of the chocolate chips. So it all depends on how you feel that day and what you really want to eat. So go with your preference, guys. And right here I'm pouring my almond butter like I mentioned earlier. Some people go with the peanut butter. Sometimes I mix the almond butter and the peanut butter and it just gives a different whole flavor there. Here I have my honey. That's my honey. I am pouring my honey in there right now. And like I mentioned, honey also is optional because the protein powder itself already has some sweetness in it. The chocolate chips has some sweetness in it. So you don't really need a whole bunch of um honey here. Just a little bit will go a long way. So depends on you. If you don't like honey, don't put it in. So it is optional again. So I got it all in there, and guys, everything is in the bowl right now. We're gonna do the mixing. Of course, my hands are washed here already. Make sure you do wash your hands because Everybody's gonna be eating this. Like, I just can't go a day without protein bars in my fridge or freezer. And I just love the fact that it's easy to save it. You can save it in the fridge or in the freezer, and it can last for as long as possible. I love protein balls. Trust me, I call them my power balls, and you definitely need to try this. You want to try this. After mixing it up, this is how it looks like. So that's the consistency, and all you need to do now is form them into balls, and that's why they're called protein balls. So that's the last stage of it all. Just form them into little balls, bite-sized balls, and my kids love this, guys. Like, just they love it, and it's so full, like filling. You can't even imagine how filling it is. You eat one of these, you just need to drink some water, and there you go. And I usually take it like first thing in the morning, because I like to take a source of protein first thing in the morning when I wake up, and within 60 minutes of waking up, that's the end result of the protein bars. That's my power bars. That's what gives me energy to run my day. It's so yummy. Seriously. And try one. Got a little one here. Right there. I like the crunchiness in it. So the chia seed actually gives it a little bit of crunchiness, and it's so good. Believe me. Give it a try and you won't regret it. Make sure you remember to come thank me. Okay? So good. Give it a try. So guys, usually my routine is when I wake up in the morning, within 60 minutes of waking up, I take a source of protein, and protein bar helps me a lot with that. And that's because first, protein in the morning first thing helps to jumpstart your metabolism. It helps you fight that craving throughout the day, and it also helps you stay fuller for a longer time. So if you are not making that a habit yet, I'm going to encourage you to get a source of protein within 60 minutes of waking up. And it could be any source of protein. It could be some nuts like cashew nut, almond, pistachios. It could be one boiled egg. It could be protein bars, like any source of protein, guys. It's definitely going to help you a lot. So make sure you're having a source of protein first thing when you wake up in the morning within 60 minutes. That has changed my life a lot. Thank you guys so much.